Hi, my name is Montes. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. And today I will be talking about the issue with Girlboss feminism and what we should do about it. So, first off, what is Girlboss feminism? It is a brand of feminism that appeared in the early 2010s. Its main focus is to put women in the same positions as men in power-centered systems such as politics and business. It encourages a one size fits all feminist narrative, which is unproductive when we take into account intersectionality. Even the name is problematic, for it teaches young women that being a woman goes before anything else they achieve in life. Moreover, it infantilizes women in higher positions and refers to them as children, given that a girl is, by definition, a younger woman. It has never been heard of for a man to be called a hashtag boy boss, which further proves that the movement believes that women being in men's spaces is still an anomaly. Feminism and the patriarchy. Girlboss feminism has no interest in dismantling patriarchal systems, which place men in socially oppressive positions of power. Rather, it incites women to achieve the same position of power, disregarding the social oppression, accumulation of money, and upholding of a capitalist system. It fits as a hollow understanding of the life of a working woman while avoiding less palatable aspects such as unaffordable childcare, sexual harassment, and gender discrimination. Feminism and economics. Feminism needs to acknowledge the damage done by capitalism in order to alleviate the oppression towards women and the misogyny caused by this system. Rebel's feminism actively works against this, for not only does it uplift women as individuals, but also forces a system that oppresses BIPOC and lower income people. The fallacy of Rebel's feminism holds a similar idea to that of trickle-down economics, wherein it's believed that the success of individual businesswomen will empower women as a whole. However, this is untrue. Measuring the success of feminism based off of individual success is unproductive. White feminism and systemic oppression. Having women in positions of power isn't always a good thing, especially when institutions and systems they draw their power from are oppressive to other people. This means that a woman managing things such as prisons, military, or big corporations doesn't make them inherently good or erase the harm they cause. In the end, globalist feminism mainly benefits body-able white women, given that positions of power and the aforementioned systems are centered around the success of white people. However, it is important to understand that this doesn't mean that women shouldn't be allowed in big corporations or government buildings, for this would mean erasing everything the feminist movement has achieved to this day. Still, making women the new men within these spaces will never be enough to address the systemic racism and sexism, the economic imbalance, or erosion of labor laws. So, where can we find girl-boss feminism? Clear examples of this movement can be found all around through media, fashion, and even celebrity experiences. We can see it anywhere from adverts to girl-boss placements across notebooks, and even worse, printed on t-shirts made in countries where a woman was most likely underpaid for her work. It can also be found in common movie tropes such as a powerful businesswoman who is just hated for being a successful woman, without acknowledging the fact that she exploits and terrorizes her employees and clients all throughout the movie, undiscriminating of gender identity. This narrative is also true for many CEOs who have been met with recent backlash following the beginning of the end of this fake feminist wave. So, what can we do about it and how can we avoid this range of feminism? The general idea would be through education. Rather than fitting into systems that oppress women, we must recognize the relevance and power of intersectional feminism, and especially in the oppression of BIPOC women, and therefore reevaluate how we view institutions that were created to subjugate these groups. We don't need glittery t-shirts or badly written movies. What we actually need is policy changes. We need women in decision-making positions, and we need them to rule for other women. Women can infiltrate men's spaces as much as they want, but at the end of the day, if they are still considered men's spaces, then we have barely even moved forward, if at all. To close up, I would like to share this quote from Biggest Brad's Refinery 29 article. Let 2020 be the year we get rid of girlboss culture for good. Girlboss is a sexist Trojan horse. It appears to raise women up to carve out a space for us in a working world still too crowded with men. But in reality,